I'm Stephanie,
I'm Meredith.
and welcome to This Is My Mini Circus.
This is, yeah, this is my traveling circus. Mini up.
Yes,
Let's talk about a documentary.
yes,
So we both watched Trainwreck, Woodstock 99.
yes.
Fantastic doc.
Every episode was great.
Every episode just got better. I mean, and worse.
Yeah. But I think, well, actually, you know what? Dylan had watched this a while ago. I was going to say maybe it's because, like, that was
Our time.
I like peak, like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
our peak partying for me.
Oh, that's just when I peaked.
Dylan watched it, though, maybe like last year,
Yeah.
and he was like, this is crazy.
A
Like,
100% crazy.
yeah.
100% crazy. This was supposed to be like a remake, quote, of the original Woodstock, Peace, Love, and Harmony, and all
Right.
the things. And it turned into like
Chaos.
chaos, anger, and destruction.
Yeah.
But it was 3 episodes. Really enjoyed it.
Mhm.
Let's jump in. You want to talk about each ep or just
Okay.
all of it? What do you want to do?
Let's go ep by ep, I
Ep by
guess.
ep?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, can we talk about the lineup though?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so I have the bands. I
Mhm.
know. Everyone gets better. Okay, Corn.
Yeah.
Bush,
Yeah.
DMX,
Mhm.
The Offspring,
Mhm.
Sheryl Crow, Alanis Morissette, Kid Rock, Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, Fatboy Slim, Dave Matthews Band, Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Willie Nelson. Finish with Willie. And then there's the other ones that aren't even mentioned here that I love a lot of these too, like Counting Crows, Live, James Brown, Everclear, Jewel, Buckcherry, like this list. And then let's throw in Megadeth and Insane Clown Posse. I forgot about them. Godsmack, like crazy, crazy list of
Yeah.
of all the people.
Now, I wasn't into the metal stuff growing up. That was not my,
Right.
I listened to like a lot of things, but that
Yeah.
just was not my jam.
Most of those in that first list that I read were people that I would have been into,
Yeah.
except for Rage Against the Machine. But Limp
Oh, yeah,
Bizkit,
100%. Yeah.
oh my God, I liked Corn too.
I was not too big on corn.
I don't know why I liked Corn because that wasn't really my, I was more of the DMX girl. I
Yeah.
don't know why
But
Corn.
like that was such a random throw in
I know,
DMX.
yeah. Well, so is Jewel and
Alanis
Sheryl
Morissette.
Crow. Yeah, right. What are we doing with them? But yeah, I did like the Kid Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love
His
Kid
fur coat.
Rock. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's jump in and talk about the ep.
Okay.
So this opens with just like all the excitement of everything going on. First of all, my first impression is, oh my God, the nostalgia with the visors and the dudes with the blonde tips on their hair and the shell neck. What were they called? Puka necklaces?
Yes. Yeah, something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
The tiny sunglasses and the chains on the
The pants.
wallet,
Yeah.
wallet chains.
Mm-hmm.
MTV,
Yep.
VJs, like all that. I'm just automatically just like a huge wave of nostalgia just like washed all over me.
So it starts out though, there's like different perspectives. You've got the event throwers' perspectives
Yes.
and the people that worked for the event, and then you've got the people that attended the event.
Which really cool to see them now.
Listen, he peaked back then. That's the guy that
100%.
peaked back then.
So did those security guards. That was their peak.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything starts out, it's a 3-day thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's July, and it was in New York, right?
Yeah, and then they put it on asphalt.
Stupid. There were so many decisions that I'm like, why?
So they had it at a military base.
Yes.
And it's all asphalt.
Right.
And it's July.
It's July.
And there's no cover. Like there's no shade.
Well, there was the rage hanger that they
Well,
could get into later.
the rave.
Rave.
The rave,
Sorry,
yeah.
same thing. Rave hanger.
That's where I would have just stayed the whole time.
But yeah, 100% right. Different perspectives. You're seeing flashes from the worker's perspective, from
Mhm.
the event goer's perspective. You're hearing that they're trying to get into the event, they're taking all their water, which I understand, but you got to provide it if you're going to take it.
And not charge.
It ended up being like $8 a bottle.
At the end of the whole event,
Which I
it
don't
was
even know what that would be today. That'd
it
probably
was
like $20 a bottle.
$15 for a bottle of water on the
Yeah.
last day because so many people had sold out.
Yep.
That's bananas.
That is crazy. That is super crazy. So the first episode, you just see a lot of boobies.
Okay, and I was pretty like wild. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening, and I'm glad you never ever knew.
Change this because she's going to talk about what she's getting you for your birthday. So just don't listen for a minute. Okay, Steph, you're good.
I mean, like I partied a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like in my earlier years,
Sure.
and there's no way that I would have done that.
Just naked. 100% naked. Okay, and my other thought was, so they all have on bathing suits? I wouldn't have thought to have packed a bikini.
I would have done
You would
that.
have done that?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I would not have gone naked.
Okay. Like just straight out butt naked from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like they didn't pack anything.
Yeah. No. When I was watching that and I was trying to put myself back into that time frame
Right.
and I was like, no.
Well, and I was doing some research while I was doing this, and we lived through. That was what, like I was
I was
21, 22?
I was in 11th grade.
Right.
No,
Something like that.
going into my senior year.
Yeah. So I'm not much older than you. How old are you?
I'll be 44 in a couple
Yeah, I'm not
weeks.
much older than you. So but they were like, it was a different time back then. No, that wasn't a thing. Just people going around naked wasn't a thing.
Well, I think everybody was high or on
Of
drugs.
course.
Even high on drugs, I still wouldn't.
No, no, but I just want to make sure that everybody who didn't live through that understands that was a thing for the original Woodstock. Like
Yeah.
there was like, what make love, not war, and all
Yeah.
the things. We just didn't go around naked.
No. No.
Or I was hanging with the crowd that stayed clothed.
And you know what else like caught me off guard was it was so predominantly white.
Very, very, very.
And that kind of threw me off too. But then like the lineup, I mean, not like
Right.
I
The
don't know.
lineup kind of correlates with the one black artist, with our one black person in the audience. 400,000 people there, by the way.
Yeah. And it was only supposed to hold 150,000.
Crazy. So let's just start counting. It's July
Hmm.
in New York, which I know the weather there can be iffy, whatever, but it's still freaking
No,
July.
it's hot.
It can be hot. Oh, on asphalt.
Yeah.
And what did you 400,000 people, and it's supposed to hold 150.
150,000.
So you've already quadrupled the amount of people you're supposed to have, and people are naked and they're hot.
Hmm. And they
Okay.
chose this place because they said that the wall was going to keep people out from trying to get in for free.
My gosh. That did not work, by the way. I believe I read they sold like 150,000 tickets, and the rest were just kind of like
Like they jumped over, or
pretty much. Yeah,
they crashed.
I guess they crashed it.
Okay, so we're getting introduced to all the players, right? It's
Yeah.
like the main guy
Yeah.
that threw the Woodstock.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that there was also a Woodstock in '94,
I didn't either.
which was like
I
a
had
much more
forgotten.
mellow, like happy go
Well,
lucky.
it was probably the second group of people, the Counting Crows, and I
Music.
just keep getting stuck on the fact that, and I'm sorry, I know you're trying to explain to people, but I just keep getting stuck on the fact that you have all these angry musicians, like their music is anger.
But
And
that's what was so
oh,
popular
and I
at that
loved it.
time.
No,
Yeah.
I loved it. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I would have wanted to have
But
been
you wouldn't
there,
have
but
got
be in a separate spot by myself, not with anybody else, and have a quick getaway.
no, it wasn't like a Britney Spears vibe at all. Like
No, no, but to see all those, but just the energy, they are not, yeah, they're not Britney and NSYNC. I just don't know
which I
what they were.
totally would have went to.
We could go to both.
My
I'm just not sure what they were thinking.
I've got bipolar
Apparently we do.
music taste.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, my music is schizophrenic. But anyway, not sure what they were thinking. So we're meeting other people. We meet some dude named Michael, who I
Mhm.
think he was like the head guy in charge
Mhm.
with the brown fluffy hair. We meet some of the backstage, not backstage, bodyguards.
Hmm. Oh, there's also the MTV VJ, and I remember watching this on
I
MTV.
know, I do too. Oh my gosh, all the VJs. Kurt Loder,
Mhm.
forgot about him. And then Ananda Lewis is there giving us her point of view. And then also we had shoot, Carson Daly, I don't remember seeing him there.
No,
And
not on
not on this. No,
yeah.
no, no. But I remember seeing him like when it happened.
Hmm.
I can see it in my mind's eye. But anyway, so we're getting perspectives from
All the different views. Like so, you got the workers, you got the concert goers, and then you got MTV who is reporting.
yes.
So in the meantime, this little town.
Who, when this happened, turned up being like the third or fourth biggest city in New York
Yeah.
because all these people were there. Okay,
Mhm.
continue.
They're being flooded. A lot of the people that live there obviously weren't happy about it, but the mayor or whomever, the person in charge of the town, was like, "Hey, come on,
Oh my God.
we're good. Let's go."
Yeah.
All right, so it's a disaster from the start. It's set up for disaster, set up
Right.
for failure.
Yeah.
The first day was actually like not so bad,
Right.
but drugs were flowing freely. There was people
Like, let's take your water, but what is that? X? Bring it on.
yeah. Well, and
I'm sure they have it.
I mean that you just hiding
Right.
whatever.
They're naked. Where are they putting? No, I'm just kidding.
Not when they're walking in.
No, yeah, you're right. But anyway, yeah, a lot. They were just later on in the series talking about just like basically just handing out drugs.
Right.
Just people just handing out drugs.
So besides the heat, you are literally packed in there as a sardine.
Mm-hmm.
When they did the aerial views,
Yes.
it would just look like little ants. I mean, tons and tons and tons and
Mm-hmm.
tons. It was insane. Back then, I probably wouldn't have cared, but today, I would have been like, oh my God.
I don't think I would have liked it back then. Today, certainly no.
I don't think I would have cared back then unless somebody was annoying me.
And I'm sure, well, and that we can get into this too, but
Yeah.
everybody was getting groped. So, like, if you're a female there, which that really pissed me off that that was. Anyway, yeah, totally packed in. You could see aerial views when, like, some would shift, it would turn into a whole wave shifting.
Yeah.
There was no choice. You had to go with it.
Like a group of fish.
Very much so. Okay, so Ep 1, we get to know everybody. We see day one, and we see a little bit of energy.
So we have 3, I think, concert goers. There was like 2 guys and there was like a woman.
4, 2 women.
Okay.
Sarah, and then the one with the glasses, and then the 2 dudes together.
Okay. The 2 guys are like, yeah, we're just hoping to get laid.
And let me tell you, looking at them now, they probably did not.
Yeah. Well, they might have because like
Well,
it was.
who knows? Who knows?
So the 2 guys come in there and they're like, yeah, we're 16. Let's do this.
Oh my God.
We're gonna get laid. Like,
Yeah,
that was
that literally.
literally how you were introduced to them.
Yes.
And then the girl, well, the one girl was her family was super Christian
Mm-hmm.
and she wasn't even allowed to watch MTV.
Right.
But her parents let her go to this concert.
Yeah.
Where there is everything.
Yeah. And then the other girl was like 14. She said she had a mouthful of braces and she was just trying to go. And I don't think her parents knew where she was at all.
Yeah.
Which great. And remember, no cell phones back then. Not like.
And that was the other thing.
Uh-huh.
They had right in the front or in the center of the place because there's no cell phones. You have no way to find your people. And again, it's 350,000 people. You're not finding anybody.
No.
Unless you're very lucky and you just.
Right. Right. No, you get separated, you're done.
So they have a wall to write notes to your friends to try to find them.
Which makes sense, and I'm glad that was,
But it's like
something.
the little tack boards at the post office with like the business cards.
Yeah. Roommate wanted.
And could you imagine, so me thinking of mentality back then?
Yeah.
Some dude was just like ripping down the papers.
Oh, yeah. He was like, oh, that's a cute name. Let me find her. No, but seriously, I don't know if I would have just been like, forget it, and just been like, this is stressing me out too much. Or just, okay, I'll make new friends. I could totally go either way.
I probably would have just been like, lolly, lolly, lolly. Where's the next concert, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, can I chill with you? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have been totally
Yeah.
okay.
It depends on the day. I could
Now I wouldn't be.
one extreme to the other.
I have social anxiety like no other now.
Yeah, I know. It gets tough as we get older.
So they're giving us like the kids' perspective, and you totally relate to it because
Yeah.
you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
those were what guys were like back then, and like,
And just the innocence.
Mhm.
Like they weren't thinking that they're gonna go destroy this town. They're just thinking, let's go party and get laid.
Yeah.
Okay, so all that goes down in Ep 1, and Sheryl Crow performs,
Mhm.
and they're a little rude to her, and everybody's like, oh.
They're like, show us your tits.
Yeah. And you're like, this is Sheryl Crow. She's
Like-
just was here to have some fun.
The best thing
According
was her
to her song.
response
Yeah.
was, you'd have to pay a lot more than you paid to get into this concert to see mine.
Which, yeah, 100% great. Love her.
It's like
Yes,
Yes.
queen.
clapping for you, honey.
Right. So you get a little bit of the just tension coming from the crowd, just with that rudeness.
Well, and it's starting to build, right?
Yeah.
Because more and more people are coming. It's getting hotter. Nobody can get water.
Right.
There's lines for a half hour to get a bottle of water.
Yes.
You slowly see the energy slowly getting darker.
Uh-huh.
The energy's just getting a little crazy
Yes.
where something's about to pop off.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's when we switch to Ep 2.
Mhm.
And then, like you said, the crowd, they're almost getting frustrated.
Yeah.
They're waiting for something to happen. And this is when Limp Bizkit decides that they're going to come out.
Okay, so Limp Bizkit is Limp Bizkit. Like, you
Right.
know what you're getting, right?
Right.
You're not getting somebody that's going to calm down the crowd.
No.
His job is to amp up the crowd.
Right. That's
music
what
is
he
to amp up
does.
people.
Right. And pause. Let's go back just a minute. Gavin Rossdale. Just a minute for his beauty. He tried to.
Oh, yeah. But you can tell that they were frustrated with that,
Right.
though.
They were there to rage.
Yeah, they did not want
Right.
that.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Limp Bizkit, they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing.
He's crowd surfing on the
Oh.
on the boards that they ripped off the
And then
stage.
it's not like he's even, I mean, I'm sure he did, but in this clip, he's not even singing Nookie, which is also like a hype song anyway. He's singing break stuff, which is, I mean, like, which I love. Every time I hear that song, I forget how much I love it, but the energy that puts off, Oh yeah, let's just stir the pot up a little bit more.
So this is when they start breaking off pieces of the stage and they start tearing stuff apart. And this
Yep.
is only day 2.
This is day 2. Yep.
We also then get introduced to the rave hanger,
Yes.
which I literally probably would have just
That's
stayed
where you would
there.
have been. As soon as they said it, I was like, that's Steph. Steph would have been there. I'm out here listening to them, looking for DMX, and Steph would have been in there like,
I would have went to DMX, and then
okay,
I
and
would
then
have
go
went, yeah.
back. Okay, okay. But yeah,
That's where the ecstasy is flowing
flowing,
freely.
flowing. And this is where we also learned that not only are our crowd goers high off their butts, but our workers and our security people are either taking all the drugs that they can take, or they're selling their security shirts for $400 to just random people.
Yeah. So in that same scene, we learn about. I watched 2 different docs on this now because there was another one on HBO and I was so intrigued because I read a review and it was like, oh, this one is way
Oh, okay.
more informational. Like
Oh,
this was entertaining. The other
yeah.
one's informational.
Okay, well, I gotta have them both.
But a girl was assaulted that
Yes.
they did.
They did mention in that one
Okay.
too that he walked in and he was like, she looked like she was 14 years
And
old.
her pants were down, her top was up, and a guy was getting up, buckling his trousers.
And she was totally out.
That's the first time in the doc that we hear about the
Yep.
assaults going on.
Yep. And then we hear about the crowd surfing ladies who are
Getting their
surfing.
clothes ripped off.
They're getting their clothes ripped off. They're getting groped on every body part you can imagine.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I just can't imagine.
yeah.
One, I would never crowd surf. Like that's just not my thing.
Mm-mm.
And did I tell you? Side note. When
Did
we
you
went,
try?
no.
Oh.
When we went to the first concert with Dylan, one of the band members, I think he was an extra band guy, jumped into the crowd, but where he jumped, it was like all girls. That's like
It's a bad choice.
so Dylan was onto the side of me. Where he jumped, it was me and 3 other girls, and I was like, not it.
Right, right.
That's
It's like a movie where the crowd just like backs
I
up.
was like, he's gonna squish me.
Did not pay to get in here to be squished.
So, and he just went poof, right to the ground.
Poor dude. Did he land on his feet or did he really dive?
He
Oh,
dove.
jeez. Jeez.
He dove.
Oh my gosh.
We were all like, oh.
Yeah.
And Dylan's like, Mom, I was like, I didn't want to get squished.
I mean, you gotta protect yourself.
It was gonna hurt.
Yeah, it was gonna hurt. It was gonna hurt.
It was just not a good spot. You could clearly see it was girls.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably why he did it, because it was girls. Like there was like younger girls next to me.
I
But
guess, but poor choice, dude. Hopefully
oh,
he learned his lesson.
yeah.
Jumping into I don't know what made me think of this, but so day 2, we also meet this lady who I don't remember her connection if her mom was at Woodstock before. Is that what it was? And she was trying to keep it all peace, love, and harmony. And the second day she's riding around on this golf cart thing or gator or something, passing out trash bags like, pick up your trash. Like
Everybody do their share.
I was like, girl, I know where you're coming from, but you just need to go hide.
The other worker lady was like, she didn't know.
She didn't know.
She didn't know what this was
She
for.
did not know. I bet she saw some things. Yeah.
So the kids were telling her, I paid to be in here, you clean it up.
Yes, that's what made me think of it.
Yeah,
That's
and
what made
like,
me think of
but you know, like that's like the whole, that was the frat boy,
it. Yes.
you know, rich kid.
Did start that then? Did our generation start that entitlement stuff?
I don't know.
No, we did not. That's the millennials. I'm just kidding. Are you a millennial?
I am, I think, like technically. I'm like, I think it starts at 81 and I'm 82. I'm a zennial. That's what
I think that's what I am. I'm 77.
yeah, it's like in between the Gen X and millennial.
Okay, well, yeah, sure. But I get it. I paid to be here. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And not do what I want to do. But this should have been included in my ticket.
But again, like I don't think that I would have just thrown stuff wherever, like walking
But
and
at the same time, the trash cans were just overflowing.
overflowing.
If
Yeah.
they said if you could find them,
Yeah.
which I mean, I don't know if they were there, just camouflaged or
Yeah.
thrown at people. Who knows?
This is also where we start seeing people being taken into triage
Yeah.
because of heat strokes and drug overdoses
Yep.
and all the things.
Yep.
And they said that it was like a war zone in there. People like bleeding and
And like
people.
blood on the floor and just, yeah, running out of supplies. We need an EMT,
hmm
something to that effect. And yeah, he's just like, I'm running out of supply. I ran out,
Yeah.
basically. Just all the things.
Day 2 was also the day that they had to have a helicopter fly in supplies.
Yes.
They had to have the army or whatever, the Air Force, whichever branch of the military that they were at, fly in supplies.
What a freaking day.
Yeah.
What a freaking day. So,
But energy was like not quite crazy yet,
not yet.
but it was building.
Right. So Fred Durst hurt him. Not really him, but Limp Bizkit, because he did come off as a big jerk. He was like, "Not our fault," and I get it.
Well,
He's
but
doing his
again,
job.
I don't think that blaming him for
No, no,
the
that
chaos.
all of that was not Fred Durst's
No,
fault.
you knew what
No,
you were getting when, well,
right.
you know what they did say in the beginning that the older people did not know who any of these bands were,
Well,
and they were,
that's the other thing when I'm watching who's in charge of this, I'm like, it'd be like me trying to do it now. Pick the artists that I think are great now that would be good for something. No, that's a bad idea.
hmm
That's a terrible idea. What was a good idea was when Fred Durst said fat. P-H-A-T. Forgot that was a thing. It made me laugh. I was like, we were so stupid. It's fat, man. It was fat.
But I did not like that they tried to put all of that onto him,
Right.
and saying like he was a jerk, he could have done. No, he was there to amp up the crowd.
Yeah.
So I don't disagree with him saying like it's not our fault. I mean, it really truly
Right.
wasn't his fault.
Right.
He did his job.
He did what he was there to do.
He did his
Nobody
job.
told him to do different that we know of, and he did his thing.
Side note, the other doc said that they were coming up to him like in between
I'm
songs,
telling him to
telling
chill.
him like see if you can calm down the crowd.
Okay.
And he was like, dude, like that's not what we
I
do.
mean, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, how do you calm them down after you just sing break stuff?
Put Jewel on.
I guess. I can't. I'm not a fan at all. I can't. I've never. Who will say? Not a
It's
fan.
so.
No, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all. So that kind of wraps up the second ep.
But
Yeah?
did you hear her voice though on the doc? She had that like, super baby voice.
Yeah.
And then on her interview, it's a regular voice. So was that all just a
Oh, I think just her gimmick, her thing.
okay?
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's not the same.
Just not a fan. Not my
Yeah,
type of music.
me either.
So then I want to say we get into ep 3 about now. Or did we miss anything in ep 2?
Ep 2, yeah, because at night, oh, I don't know if this was Ep 2 or Ep 3.
Okay.
The second night is after Limp Bizkit was done and after, I think, was it Metallica?
I don't know. They didn't talk about
After?
that one in this one.
Okay. So whoever was the big acts for night 2, nobody wanted to go in for the night or like go to sleep, and they all like bum rushed the rave hangar.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes, yes,
that's
yes.
where, what's the DJ's name? Fatboy Slim
Yes.
was he was doing his set,
Right.
and
Right.
and they had to shut him down.
Which, okay, pause. He was the headliner. Fatboy Slim was the headliner.
hmm
You have all of these other amazing groups, and he's the head. I guess back in that, I mean,
But
he had the one song, right?
well, I mean, he was like a known DJ,
I
like
know, but I guess they were
like
supposed.
but back then, like DJs were like so big,
I get, yeah, yeah. It just
like
seems to me, I guess in retrospect, looking back, I'm like, I would have picked anybody, but I don't know,
yeah,
whatever. It just seemed weird.
yeah.
But yeah, he was well-known DJ, and he did his thing, and he's like, I didn't even know there were any problems
Well, until
until.
until they shut him down
Mhm.
and they had to beeline it out of there. Like they did not stay and hang out. They got out of there. They're like, leave your CDs. We'll get your CDs. Just go. Just
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Well, and he goes out on the stage, and I can't remember what exactly, but he's trying to get the crowd hyped back up. And he's like playing something and saying something about himself, like, and just over and over and over and over, and like it's building again. And then here it comes. Yeah, Fatboy Slim.
He got cut short. The crowd was not happy.
No,
Again, I don't not I'm mixing up. I should have waited to watch this other
it's okay.
documentary. But he said in the interview, or what somebody said in the interview, that they looked up and there was just like a wall of naked girls
Yes.
and just a line of people
Well,
behind them.
actually, if you go back and listen to it, because I did, because I wanted to make sure I heard it correctly, for just this reason, a wall of naked people,
Oh, people. Okay.
and then a wall of naked people behind them. And they said, what was going on? What were they doing? He said, which biblical word do you want me to
Yeah.
use to explain it? Lots of things happening right there. Just again,
Ew.
and here's the other thing. Free love was a thing in the original Woodstock. We knew about STDs. We knew about AIDS. We knew about all these things. This is, again, beating it to death. 1999. We knew by this time STDs are going around. We know about AIDS. We know the things. Just the amount of just, I know. I
Bodily
know.
fluids.
That, yeah. We knew better, I guess is my point.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't there. I didn't do that. But but it was common knowledge. Things could happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fatboy Slim is done. He's done for the night.
hmm
And I guess they're trying to get the crowd to, and oh, remember, nobody's sleeping.
No.
They're all either high or just too many. I mean, I wouldn't sleep in that. I'd be scared to death.
But no, well, you flash forward like the next scene though, and you see people just sleeping everywhere.
Yeah, but they probably fell asleep
Not
at
in
like
their tents.
4 a.m., right?
They're like randomly just in the grass somewhere
Just wherever they
by
happen to
themselves, not
be.
even with their people.
And
Just
again, they've lost their people now.
yeah, and that's terrifying.
It is terrifying, especially looking back now and thinking of all the things that I'm sure there's things that happened that we don't even know about
Oh, I'm
that were.
sure.
You want to roll into Ep 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the final day.
This is the final day. It starts us out with Willie Nelson,
Yes, which
which
is like a weird.
singing Amazing Grace, which is so ironic. Again, don't know who picked these people out or made the lineup, but here we are.
Yeah.
Everybody's exhausted. Every single human there is just done.
Well, they're exhausted. They're disgusting because
Oh,
the running water is actually human waste.
it's doo-doo water.
So all of the porta potties
Yeah,
like overflow, like
yeah.
whatever. It was just they were literally rolling around in human waste. All of the water was contaminated.
So I took it as under the impression that they thought they just found some mud
Yes.
and that the showers were crowded and things were going on
They thought that
and they
it was
thought,
just like
oh,
overflow of water from the
right.
showers.
So
But
they're just rolling around in feces.
it, ugh.
I know, disgusting. I know. Stop.
Literally though, covered head to toe,
Yes,
like rolling around like a pig in mud.
literally covered. And any water that they can find is not clear.
Well, that and people were drinking it. They were
Brushing their teeth
yes.
with it.
So all other than the bottles that are now $15 because everybody sold out
Yep.
on day 2. So now you just have 2 or 3 vendors that are left selling water for $15 a bottle. It was so hot and there were so many people and you were just sweating.
I don't like to go to Carowinds when it's hot. That, all the people, nobody's showering, nobody's putting on
You
deodorant,
know it had to stink so
nobody's wearing clothes.
freaking bad. And then the porta potty, oh God.
And there's like, so the girls probably brushed their teeth. The dudes probably didn't care. All of that, plus puke from all the, whatever. Okay, so Willie sings, again, crowd is just unsettled. Just that tension is continuing to build.
People are still dropping like flies.
Dropping like flies. Trash is everywhere. Again, exhausted. Everybody's frustrated. And it was just turned into anarchy.
So this Jewel goes on this episode, I think. Was it
Yeah.
day 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was just like, I don't even know what to do with this crowd. They didn't want her there. That's not what they were there to see.
I wouldn't have been either. I would have been booing her.
Yeah. So she did her set and she got out of there.
Yeah.
But she said that she felt it. She felt like something was building and building and building.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to be there for
Right.
when it exploded.
And about this time, we start hearing that there are rumors that there's a super secret closer or secret band coming out. I don't know who else could be better than these people, but they start saying Guns N' Roses is coming out. Prince might be there, yeah. Which Prince would have been really random in that group. Love Prince, but Prince and Rage Against the Machine, like anyway. But yeah, these rumors are starting. So that excitement is thrown in there too.
So a lot of people did leave.
Yes.
Sunday morning, they were just done. Like,
yeah, don't blame them. And they interviewed him, and they're like, "It's terrible.
This is
Disgusting."
Yeah, the smell was horrible. The people were horrible.
Yeah.
There's no food and water left.
Right.
Like, they were done.
Yeah.
Which I probably, by day 3, like that morning, I would have been done too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wanted to stay.
Right.
I don't think.
I don't think so
Even
either,
back then.
especially for Willie and Jewel.
2 days of not sleeping and not being
And
able
just 100%, like partying, 100%, like everybody's got to rest, man.
I could do back then I could do 2 days. 3 days was that's sufficient.
But not just all the things, everything that you can imagine is happening around you. Crazy.
So you got people leaving, you got a good amount of people still stayed though.
Yeah.
And we go into the night where the closers of the concert are starting.
It was Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
It was Red Hot Chili, and of course Flea's naked because that's what Flea does.
Yeah.
And they sing Under the Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So let me backpedal just a minute. This happened just a few months after the shooting at Columbine happened that spring. So it's very raw. And that was like the very first mass school shooting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just still on everybody's mind. So they decide at the end of this concert to kind of help for gun violence and stuff.
Well, no, it was just like a random nonprofit group that brought the candles in. It wasn't the concert. Concert was saying, this is not approved by the fire marshal.
Well, he said that, but the other dude, I thought the Michael guy told him to be quiet. Don't worry about it.
Well, they did after the fact, but it was a random nonprofit
Okay.
that brought all these candles in. It was not a planned thing.
Okay. Okay.
And the person that was over it was just like, just let it go.
Okay. So good choice. Okay.
Yeah.
They decide that they're going to bring out 100,000 candles. And these people that they have taken their water and everything from, and they've made angry, and they've taken all their lighters and all the things, that they're not going to give them fire.
But haven't slept in days.
And there's tweaking,
Yeah.
all the things. So they give them the candles, and some of the people are saying that they're interviewing the workers and such that, like, oh, it was really beautiful. All of a sudden, you start seeing the light spread, and I'm sure it was.
Hmm.
And then
Everything went on fire.
just fires everywhere.
Well, not just the fires, though. Now you've got all these angry people. You've got fires lighting up in all these different locations. Like they literally torched the vendor alley
Yes.
because they were so angry that they were price gouging and whatever.
And then somebody saw the ATM machines, and they decided they were going to just do what they could to get into them.
Smashing with
Mhm.
everything that they possibly could, trying to get to the money.
Yeah.
And then they started tearing down the towers.
The towers are going down.
And me now at this age, I'm like,
Mhm.
oh my God, the
Yeah.
people that were on the top of the tower
Uh-huh.
waving, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna
That's
get,
terrible. That was a big fall. Yeah.
they're gonna be squished like a bug.
Yeah. So just more chaos.
Yeah. One of the people were like, it looked like Bosnia or something like that.
I mean, it's just a big, huge freaking riot.
It was. Okay, so I'm like in two different headspaces, right? I'm in how I was back then,
Now and then.
and then me as a parent now.
Yeah.
And it was such a mind F.
To think about Dylan being there.
Oh my gosh. When we went to the concert here, and it was just like a country rock concert. Like
Yeah.
it was not this.
Yeah.
The amount of fights that almost occurred or whatever. And so I was like in two different headspaces watching all of this,
Mm-hmm.
thinking like, oh sweet Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. VJs are still there. They're reporting out. I think it was kind of covered up a little bit at the beginning that it was kind of getting out of control. But by this point, when you've just got blazes behind you, think about the parents that were watching this and knowing their children are there.
Get a hold of them.
And there's no cell phones, no, they might have had their beeper.
Pagers. I had a purple one.
I had a pager too. A beeper. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, terrifying.
Mm.
Terrifying. So we've got flames, we got buildings crashing. I think they're taking the walls down at this point. And then this is about the time, if I remember correctly, that they're having some meetings. They're being like the city.
It was right before
Okay.
everything happened. They had done the
Yeah.
news conference
Yes.
saying everything's great, everything's perfect. The kids had a blast, everything
Right.
went smoothly.
And then they're like, we've got 3 hours left. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
And just some of the comments that they're saying about everybody's just, peachy, and it's like,
He's
dude.
loving rock and roll.
Yeah. Dude, you had no idea. Or you're a really good liar. Oh, and the mayor or whoever, I don't know, whatever, was like, I just want to take this moment to say, come back next year or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, you have no clue what's going on. So we've just got, like I said, pure anarchy at this point.
Yeah.
Things are just, the one dude said it best, and he was like, what did he say?
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, too, but he was like, gas match boom or something like that. That's exactly just, we're there. We've boomed.
Yeah.
We're at the booming point now. You know what really got me too about this is the females participating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually it's the dudes are the angry and whatever, and I saw some girls getting all into it and stuff too.
I think it was
It was
contagious.
everything.
It was just
What that mob mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Look at your face is like,
like it gives me anxiety. Think
I
about it.
know. Just all the bad things that rolled in to make that happen.
So then we have the police rolling in,
Yeah.
finally, trying to break this up. And mind you, there's still like 150,000 people there.
And I mean, how many? I don't even know how many cops they had in that little town that they would need to bring.
They should have brought a military.
That's
for
what I was thinking. What is it called when they bring in the
National Guard.
Yes.
So
And fire people are coming, or they asked them to come, and weren't they like, I'm not going in there. I'm scared to go in there.
mhm.
Same twin.
Fire me.
Right. But they were trying to get them to put the fires out, and they were like, no. I mean, I don't blame them. That's a scary environment. It's like going into a prison when everybody's not in their little cellies. Shut up.
Have you ever been to a prison?
No, but I feel like I'd love to go tour one. Not when there's prisoners.
A
Or,
shutdown one.
yeah, like Alcatraz.
Yeah. Isn't that on an island?
It is.
Yeah.
I think the island's called Alcatraz,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Off of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go. No, you're not going to be my travel buddy with that
Oh,
one?
I probably would, but I would want a complete lockdown. Like,
Well, it's not in use
yeah, I
anymore.
know, but still, I would want to make sure that there's no like stragglers or people.
Those stragglers that have been there for
No,
50.
people that take over places.
Oh, yeah. Squatters.
Yeah. Mm.
We're ruined for life watching all these docs. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So the police come and everything. So then we start to get into some interviews about the aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
They're still denying that there was problems. I don't understand.
But you had, I think it was still one of the MTV people. They sent a lot of them. They told MTV like, "You're on your own. Like, get out now. Or
Right.
you're like that. We're telling you this is not safe. Get out." And it was one dude that was still left with the cameraman, and they were like chasing the chaos.
Oh my gosh.
They were in a like they're war reporters.
That's it. Well, that was another point too. When some of the people are leaving and then they're jumping out with their camera, they're like, "Is your camera on?" And I'm thinking, "Oh my God, that was like probably one of the very first times that somebody filmed something that was even any kind of important." So they're doing interviews, denying things are happening, just conversations, and just people had a great time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the entire place was set on fire. And the
There's
asphalt's
still
melting.
smoke. Right. There's still smoke. There's still a lot of argument about like
They haven't done one since, though.
They haven't done one since. But was it set up to fail, or was it just a lot of bad choices?
I think that they went in with good intentions, but it was so expensive that they couldn't foot the bill up front. And that's when you started getting sponsors that
Hmm.
they had no cap of what they could charge.
I didn't even think about that. Can you imagine how much it costs to get all of those artists in there? Not to mention the sets and the stage and well, they didn't pay their security, I don't think. They just gave them a flashlight, but but yeah, that was very expensive.
Hmm.
That was very expensive.
They cut a lot of corners, is what
Yeah,
happened. It wasn't intentional for what happened,
right.
but cutting the corners was a decision.
Well, and it had a lot of foresight.
No, and they made no money.
Right.
They lost money.
They lost money on that. But think about, okay, it's July.
Hmm.
It's hot.
Hmm.
We need water.
Hmm. Non-contaminated water.
Non-doo-doo water. That's disgusting.
So at this point now, right? So they're doing the interviews. You're seeing the people that were there, and the girl with a very Christian family said that she woke up on Sunday morning and had sores all over her mouth.
Yes, yes.
And inside
And
of her
her
mouth,
throat
she
hurt.
couldn't. Yeah, she
Yeah,
couldn't
everything.
really swallow very well, and she went to the hospital
Hmm.
and had
Trench mouth,
trench mouth. Yes,
which is something that
from
like our
feces.
yeah. Anyway, very bad. You shouldn't get that from a concert.
No, no.
I didn't know it developed that fast though.
I don't know. That I was like, oh,
I know. And I'm sure she wasn't the only one.
no. It's so gross. It's so
It was so gross. So gross. And then we touched on it just a little bit too about the at least one girl we know that was violated. I'm sure one girl, many were groped and touched and all the things. That pissed me off.
So in this other doc, which is on HBO, and it might be streaming on other places, but I watched it on HBO Max. They said that they had a group of girls that were there that left early because it was unsafe for women there.
Yes, yes.
Set up after the fact a hotline for girls that were there to call in to be able to talk about it because
It was so
the
traumatizing.
response was like, there's nobody here that can do anything. So what's the point of telling anybody? Nobody went to security. Nobody reported it because it was
It did no good. There was
chaos.
nobody.
It was
Yeah.
anarchy.
Yeah.
It was Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she said
The
it was like
responses.
calls coming in. There was a lot of women
Yeah.
that were not on this first doc that
They're on the HBO whatever one. It was just okay. I mean, yeah, they had their tops off, but that doesn't say touch me. And they kept showing all the different views of them, I don't know, being on somebody's shoulders and other hands just being on their bodies. Like,
so that's also the time when Girls Gone Wild.
oh, that I wanted to talk about that too. That was the thing.
That was the age of Girls Gone Wild.
It was.
Where they were trying to make it cool.
Yeah. But that still doesn't say touch me.
No.
I know you know that. I know that that's not what you're saying.
But I'm saying like that
that was
that might have been the mindset of these girls, right? I don't know why you would ever want to be on those, and they're not paying you. Like it's not
Right,
like you're getting paid to do it.
right. It's just to
They,
look cool, I
the
guess.
dudes are making money, not
Yeah.
you.
Well, Girls Gone Wild and also Spring Break on MTV stuff where they were doing this kind of stuff. It was,
Playboy was really big back
yep,
then. I mean, at
yep,
that time frame, like
yep.
the
And I'm sure the stuff happened before, but we were seeing it now, maybe for the first time that it was like public knowledge that these things were going on. So, and like them sticking their hands in their shorts, the dudes sticking their hands in their shorts, that just really, really like,
hmm
yeah. They haven't had one since.
hmm
Don't think they'll have another one
hmm
ever. It's so sad.
hmm
In theory, it sounds amazing. Like I said, all those bands, and you were the same thing. You'd be there for the bands and go to the rave thing and then come back. Just lack of organization and planning and communication and all of the things just
hmm
turned into a really bad situation.
It was a hot mess.
Uh-huh.
And when they announced it, I was like, "Oh, that'd be so cool!"
Yeah.
And again, we're watching it in real time,
Yeah.
and you're like, "That's kind of crazy."
Yeah. It didn't feel real
hmm
watching Kurt Loder or whoever. It was like, that can't be that bad. Like they planned it, they're there. It's gotta be fine. It's fine. Because
hmm
they're the adults in the room.
Yeah.
I'm not really a real adult yet.
hmm Yeah.
But
I'm not a real adult yet now.
same,
Like,
same, yeah, same. I have my moments, but very few and far between.
I'm always looking for a more adultier adult.
Adult to your adult, yeah, yeah. Really great docuseries. I really enjoyed that one.
I
So
did too.
watch that, especially if you're like around our age. You'll really just jump right into the nostalgia of everything.
See, Dylan grew up also listening to Limp Bizkit, and
Yeah.
so he knew most of the bands
Yeah.
that had played. So
Yeah.
when he was watching it, he was like, "Oh, he knew most of the music."
Yeah.
So even if you're a little bit younger, you probably, if you
Yes.
had awesome parents that you
That
grew up
lets you, yes.
on
Yeah.
good music.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good.
Mhm.
Highly recommend.
Definitely. And then after you watch the Netflix one, because that is much more entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
the HBO one was really good too.
Yeah. More factual.
It was a little bit more serious,
Okay.
like a serious take on it.
Okay.
And you got more factual stuff,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go find it.
But there is a part in there that will make you furious.
Oh, great. Just what I need, more anger. Anyway,
All right. Well, we hope that you enjoyed today's not so many ep.
not so many up, just like a quick focused on the documentary app.
Yeah. But we will be back next week with our regular.
Scheduled program.
There we go.
Thanks, y'all.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.